What's up, guys? Success Team back here again. Sorry, it's a little dark. It is nighttime. It's about 9 o'clock at night. I'll roll my windows up so y'all can hear me good. This is gonna be more of a video you can just listen to. You can maybe kind of see my face, especially maybe if you turn the brightness up a little bit. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about, I'm driving in my car. If you guys know me, watch my channel at all, you kind of know I like driving around and raises my vibration, makes me happy. But do what makes you happy. I said this before, do what makes you happy. Talk to the people that make you happy. Do the things that make you happy. Try the things that, the things that you truly want in life. Sometimes you have to really reach out for them. The universe will help you do that. If they know you're serious, they'll help you gladly. And whatever you put into the universe is what you get back. So make sure you're putting out positive energies and you're putting out positive, efforts and just positivity in general and just things that you want. Like working hard will pay off. It might not pay off today, but over time, even what you worked for 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, if you've been working for 20 years straight, working your ass off, yeah, you might have the money you reaped from working hard, but the universe will reward you for all those hard years of work more than what you got paid by, just abundance, positive people, travel, more money, winning something. Whatever it is, the universe decides for you, and you help the universe decide though, because you're in charge of your life. But you got to realize that a lot of the things that you want, you're capable of doing them, but you're not. The universe, there's some things that people just can't do. We can't align certain situations, we can't align certain jobs up. We can try and do our best, which we could do decent with some of those things, but there's some things that we just have to kind of let the universe take control of and let them guide us and let them kind of just take control of our lives. But you gotta trust them to do it, or else they won't fully take control for you. So whenever I quit my job, the first day or whatever, I was feeling great. The second day I started getting a little bit of anxiety, started kind of worrying a little bit, just because that was solid money. But I had to realize, man, the moon looks beautiful tonight. There's a nice crescent moon out tonight. But I had to realize that I gotta just trust in the universe, and I already knew that, but I stopped for like a day or so, and I didn't completely stop, but I started doubting myself and doubting my situation. And then I realized right there, and I watched a few videos like these, and these videos really help. They teach you things you need to know. The universe doesn't send you these videos just to send them to you. The universe won't send you a person just to send them to you. Yeah, it might be a test. These videos definitely aren't a test. They're trying to teach you so you can grow, so you're able to see what, because these types of videos will help you grow spiritually, physically, mentally, and materially, and it'll help you make more money, because you got to get in a rich, abundant mindset. And yeah, you're not gonna just go watch one of these videos and everything in your life is gonna change. I've watched, I'm gonna be honest, probably hundreds and hundreds, almost thousands of these videos, if not thousands, constantly. I study rich people, billionaires all the time. I study, spiritual teachers, life coaches, and just kind of, you can learn off them. You take advantage of it. Some people look at taking advantage of people in a bad way. Yes, you can do it in a bad way, and you don't want to do that. But take advantage of what's around you. Take advantage of what the universe is offering you, because they're not offering it to you just so you have it. It's because you need it. It's something that you need along your path. What you're learning right now, even if you're in school, or really, in my opinion, if you want to know my opinion about school, I'm not even gonna go too far into it, because it really depends on what you want with your life. If you want to be a doctor, or you want to do something in that situation, or be a police officer, or a lawyer, then yes, you do need to go to school. You have to graduate high school, you have to go to college for it. But if you don't want to do those things, if you've always kind of, like me, I've always wanted to work for myself, and that has never changed, and and never will. I don't want to go work for someone to help someone make millions of dollars while I'm making thousands of dollars on the side where I'm barely able to live. So you gotta, if you don't want to work for yourself, that's fine. If you're okay working a 9 to 5 job every day for the rest of your life. I mean, that's your call. But I don't prefer you do that, because I mean, you can't truly live your life. You can't live your purpose. You can't live free whenever you're working for someone else. You know, you gotta, whenever you're working for yourself, you have your own time, your own hours. Yeah, you still need to put in work and effort. Yeah, you can't give up. Yeah, you gotta, it's almost in a way, I mean, but see, work for yourself is just as hard. You just have the freedom you want. You have the choices. You're in charge, so you get to, it's more fun in my opinion, but also, I mean, it's the freedom it brings with it, and plus you can make millions. You can make so much more than you could making with anyone else, even working 40 years. I mean, if you're getting paid, I believe, I may be wrong, this is just off the top of my head math, but I believe if you work for someone for about 40 years and you get paid, like, I'm gonna say 25 or 50, I forgot if it's 25 or 50 grand a month, it'll take you 40 years to have $1 million. And you know, I probably got that a little bit wrong, because I just kind of tried to do that real fast. I don't want to sit here and think about it and lose track of what I'm saying, but you know, making money is about it's the timing that really matters. It's how fast the money's coming in, because when it comes down to money, it's all time, because you want to, it's all up to you what type of time you want to choose. I mean, do you want to you want to wait 40 years until you finally make $1 million, or do you want to make $100 million or billions of dollars in the matter of 5, 10, 20 years? You know, I mean, that's totally up to you. And I'm not saying everybody watching this is going to make billions and billions of dollars, but if you are watching this, this is a sign from the universe. You are attracting millions of dollars, possibly even billions of dollars. You know, you're on the right path. You know, 2 Mercedes together. See, that's my sign right there. Ask for the universe for signs. You know, ask them, like, if I'm on the right path, send me this type of car over and over again, or 2 of them together, like I just saw. And that's what I do. I mean, I constantly ask the universe to send me signs, like birds, butterflies, whatever it is. I mean, there's so many things, but make sure to ask it to be very clear. Like that, there's 2 Mercedes just drove by. That was my number one sign that I asked for and have asked for since the day I started my spiritual journey, is Mercedes, because I used to be obsessed with them. I still love them and still obsessed with them. It's one of my favorite cars, though. I mean, I like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Rolls Royces. I think Rolls Royce is my favorite car, but anyway, I don't want to get lost in that. I love cars. But you know, ask the universe to send you signs, and it does help kind of give you reassurance that you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, thinking the right things, making the right decisions, hanging out with the right people. And you know, and then also ask the universe to send you signs that, like, you know, if I start messing up, or if I start going down the wrong path, send me this car, or send me, you know, this number, or just whatever pops in your mind, whatever, you know, something you like or don't like, or whatever the case may be. Ask the universe for signs. I mean, they're here for a reason. They're here to help you and guide you and teach you and show you love, and, you know, give to you, and help you give, and help you learn, help you receive, and endless things. You know, I mean, this is life. The universe can help you more than you think, you know, way more than you think, and the universe can help you more than you could ever help yourself. And you know, I know there's people out there, and I used to be one of those people. I'm gonna go straight. I want to stay off the main road, so the wind doesn't, I want to keep my windows down a little bit, but it gets real loud when I'm going fast. But you know, you gotta ask the universe. If you ask, it's given, always, no matter what it is. I mean, especially if it's for a positive nature, positive situation. Whenever you're asking for money, you gotta be specific. You know, be specific on the timing, the amount of money you're asking for. You know, how you want to get it. And honestly, like, whenever it comes down to it, I just, like, when I ask for money, I ask for a certain amount by a certain time, like between now and a certain time. And then, you know, you don't have to be, because you might not know exactly how you're gonna make that, but it could come to you in a completely different way than what you weren't expecting. So, but I mean, still, like, if you have a business, say, send me, you know, $20 million between now and next year, or between now and 6 months from now, or something, you know, whatever it is you're asking for. I ask for way more than that, because if you're gonna ask, why not ask for more? You know, it's Same thing, because you get what you ask for. So ask for the amount that you truly want. I want $20 billion. Some people just want $20 million, you know. Some people don't even want that much. So, but to do what I want to do, to start the businesses I want to start, to travel, help my family, and then help strangers and, you know, less fortunate, and do real estate, start a car company, all those things. I mean, I need some serious cash. And, you know, some of those things is what's going to get me that money, you know, starting a car business. And, you know, I could start it and fail the first time and have to restart, but, you know, and that could be that thing that sparks it, you know, because whenever, you know, don't be afraid to fail. And that's what I'm learning currently right now. I'm trying to teach myself not to be afraid to fail, because if you give yourself permission to fail, I mean, you can think clear, because I mean, it's just, you're not going to be stressing out about it as much, so you're more likely to actually not fail, in my opinion. But I mean, give yourself permission to fail, and that doesn't mean you're going to, but just, you know, if you do, don't get real hard on yourself. Don't hate yourself. Don't, you know, get stressed out. Don't quit. Definitely don't quit. See, whenever things don't work out, or things get hard, or things get rough, or things aren't going in your favor or working out for you, that means you're close. Like right now, if you're watching this right now and you're still watching this video and you haven't left yet, congratulations, because this is a confirmation and a sign from the universe that whatever you're asking for, whatever you're working towards, whatever you're manifesting, literally whatever it is that you're asking for, whether it's a relationship, money, a job, travel, you know, just, or maybe even just, you know, a friend, or a happier life, or just, you know, you want to wake up and be happy. But see, you can't just say I want to wake up and be happy, because you'll be happy when you're living your life purpose. So the sooner you trust in the universe and you just go with the flow of the universe, the sooner you find your purpose. Because the universe everyone has a purpose in life, and the universe will gladly show it to you, because that's why you're here. That's why they created you. You know, you weren't created just to come down here and work an 8-to-5 job for the rest of your life, or go to school to come out and not have any money, you know. I mean, you came here to do important, big things. And the reason most people don't see it is because there's so many small-minded people nowadays, because of social media and like all kind of TV, the news, and just small-minded people passing around small-minded, you know, words and wisdom. And, you know, you gotta stay away from those people, because, you know, you gotta open your own mind up, and then you gotta fulfill your purpose, but you also gotta surround yourself with open-minded people. And it might not happen today, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the only person I know around me that personally thinks like this. My mom is you know, a little spiritual, but I'm definitely way more into it than she is. I'm not gonna say, you know, she's not, but I believe, I mean, I'm a little more into it than she is, and than some people are. And I've never met, you know, someone personally that, you know, believes what I believe, besides, you know, like through these videos. And that's the reason why I've learned what I've learned, is, you know, it's not just through the videos, but through experience. But these videos have helped me advance quicker along my path, and attract money faster, and attract positive things even quicker. The higher your vibration, the faster whatever you're asking for, you're manifesting, it comes to you faster, the higher your vibration is. So just start working today on raising your vibration and keeping it up. So, I mean, and it's simple. You know, some people, it sounds hard, kind of like, how do I just make myself happy? But sit down, think about what makes you happy, and write it all down, and just start doing those things. You know, if something doesn't feel right, then stop doing it, move on to something else that, you know, until you find that thing that makes you feel good. You know, I'm not saying everything you do is going to make you smile and yell and scream and, you know, get excited and give you adrenaline rushes, but, you know, find something that either, you know, gives you that adrenaline rush, that's not, you know, illegal, or not hurting anybody, or doing anything negative. You know, like playing football or driving cars. That's what I like doing. I like driving cars. It gives me a little bit of a rush. I enjoy messing with cars. I enjoy driving them, cleaning them. There's just something about cars. I've always liked motorcycles and stuff. But, you know, the point is, you know, I never quit doing what I like doing. And, you know, even whenever it got to the point for a minute where I kind of didn't have a choice to go do those things, you know, I found other things that kind of kept my vibration up, like music and just small things. It doesn't have to be anything crazy or huge. If you have big things that you like to go do them if you're able to. But if you're not able to fully go do those, get as close as you possibly can, because that shows the universe that that's how you truly want to live. And whenever you're in a situation and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, this is not for me, this is not how I'm living, this is not what I want, I deserve more in this, I want more in this, I deserve more happiness in my life, more positivity, I don't deserve negative people, negative situations, I don't deserve any of those things. If you're thinking those types of things to yourself, confirm it to the universe. Make it clear, say, universe, this situation is not for me. I deserve better than this. I deserve more luxuries. I deserve more lavishness. I deserve more travel, more freedom. I deserve more financial freedom. I deserve more positive people in my life. I deserve a healthy, strong, beautiful body. You gotta confirm it, but you gotta let them know if you're in a certain situation, because they don't. If you're just going along and you're not complaining, yeah, that's the universe. If you're going with the flow, that's what the universe wants. Because the more you go in the flow with what's happening around you and what you're doing, the smoother things run and the easier your life is and less stress you have, and the more you can think clearly. And then on top of that, life is easier, life is better. And the universe works with you if you work for yourself. But you also have to work with the universe. But it's simple. You start working on yourself. You start believing in what's around you. Whenever you see, so if you see something and it kind of like sparks your attention, and you're like, okay, if you have to sit there and question it over and over again, keep asking yourself, is this right for me? Drop it right there. It is not right for you. That's what I've learned. What's right for you is what feels right to you. If you start doing something, pick up a new hobby, or you meet someone and it feels right, not even just but not a little bit, but it feels right. If it feels right to you, it is right. That's your intuition saying, yes, this is for you. Whenever you're feeling that good feeling, that means that is your intuition, and that's almost the feeling you'll feel, or even that whenever you ask your intuition a question, and if it says yes, that's the type of feeling you feel. And if it says no, that feeling of discouragement, you just feel kind of like, you're like, no, this isn't for me. Or you meet someone that's kind of like way below what you're doing, or you can tell their vibration's really low, or a job you don't like, just that that feeling, that heavy feeling it gives you, that's a no. So that's your intuition saying, no, this is not for you, this is not what you're meant to do. You can do better than this. You're capable of doing more, and you are going to do more the second you realize this. And if you're watching this video right now, I'm happy for you, because you're about to do big things. You are doing big things, and even if you don't see it, those small things you do every day are adding up every day. Think about how many days you've been alive, no matter if you're 16 years old or 50 or 100 years old. Think about how many little things you do every day, and try to find little things that you can do every day. Maybe add some things in every now and then, or every day, that will help you improve even faster than you already are. Because you're already improving very quickly. And, this is all just flowing out. This is the universe speaking directly to you from me. This is part of my purpose. This is my purpose. I'm meant to do more than just this, yes, and I am going to do more. But I was sent down here to be a messenger for you guys, so you guys can learn. Same way how I learned. It's just it keeps getting passed on. I don't know if you guys ever heard of dominoes, but you can set them up. I know there's a way to actually play them like cards or something, but you can set them up, and you know how you knock one over and they all just start falling. That's kind of how life works, but it maybe a little bit slower of an order. Throughout all of life, you knock one domino over, it knocks over the other, and you may not see the other domino knock over, but it's happening. Behind the scenes normally is when, that's where the universe works all its magic. It'll go behind the scenes while you're working on yourself. That's why you gotta start working on yourself, because if you start working on yourself, you show the universe that you do have value, and you see the value in yourself. Even if you don't, you do. You are extremely valuable, extremely beautiful, and powerful. And if you're watching this, you're gonna be really wealthy. You're gonna be exactly where you want to be. I can't tell you exactly when. That's between you and the universe, and how hard you're working, how hard you're trying, and how much you believe. The more you believe, the more you flow, the more likely you are to, if you flow with the universe, you'll be at the right place at the right time. You'll meet the right girl at the right time. You'll find that right job at the right time, or you'll find that that business that fits your life and fits what you want to do and that works for you. You'll find, you come across a winning lottery ticket, go win, $200 million, and, or you never know. The more you are in tune with the universe and you flow, the more likely you are to come across positive things like that, and, surprises and winnings, and, coming across the right people and friends and, relationships, or you could find your wife or whatever it is. But, if you're not in tune with the universe, those things don't flow to you naturally or as quickly as most people want. So you gotta flow. You just gotta trust. You gotta not ask questions too much. It's okay to ask questions, that's how you learn. But you don't want to sit there and question the universe constantly, and question God, and question Jesus, the angels, whatever it is that you believe. You can't sit there and question them constantly, or else that just shows them that you don't truly trust them. I remember I used to question a lot of things, and I had to realize, that's all that's doing is showing the universe that I'm losing trust, or I don't trust. But that's not true, because I do believe and I do trust. Especially if you take a leap of faith with the universe and with God, they won't let you down. They won't let you fall. You might fall for a week, just to test, maybe like a test, or that's not for everybody. But just take these videos as they resonate with you. If something clicks with you, if I say something and it just clicks and you get a really good feeling about it, go with it, because that's the universe telling you, giving you confirmation that whatever you just thought, it's either coming, or it's here, or it's right. And if you're watching this, your manifestation is here. It is already here. It's not coming, it's here. Whatever you have been manifesting, whether it's been for the last month, last 5 years, 10 years, year, whatever it may be, your manifestation is already here. It's within you. And the more you believe, the more you bring it out of you. And the more you show the universe is serious, the more they show you that it is truly in you, and it's around you already, and you just might not be able to see it. Because a job opportunity, you're not going to know until they call you or you talk to them personally. So start putting yourself, start getting out the house more. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I sit at home on my laptop and I run my business, and I edit. I don't really edit these videos, but I make thumbnails and all those things. And I have another YouTube channel. I make spiritual music, just like meditation type music, and just little things like that. For I enjoy listening to that, like when I'm falling asleep, or and there's like different hertz types of music you can play at different frequencies, and it's good for your body. And because different frequencies, they change your existence, your reality around you. Because what you speak, that's why when you speak negatively, whenever you speak negatively, that's a certain vibration you're putting out. That's a low vibration. Whenever you're speaking abundantly and wealth, like you're speaking about, I'm buying this house tomorrow. I'm buying this house. This is my house. That $300 million mansion, I'm buying that. You might not know exactly how you're going to buy it, but you got to tell yourself, I have it. I am. I will. I am. I have. It is very important. You have to say those things. I have. I am. I will. And, I always say I have and I am. I don't really normally say I will, because I have already. But, you got to watch the way you're speaking, because the things you speak, that's what you get back, and the actions as well. Everything you do, and if you look at it in a certain way, it helps you understand it. Every single thing in this world is a vibration. You might not see it, but when you're listening to music, your voice, those are just vibrations tuned down to a certain point to where we can, we learn to understand them. We're still learning. If you think about it, we really haven't been in this world that long. Yeah, it's been around for a long time. But us as human beings, especially where we are today, this technology, it hasn't been that long. We're finally actually able to learn about these types of things, and that's, this is scientifically proven. Manifestation, what you speak is what you get. The vibrations, all that. Like it used to just be, a saying. People just kind of just went with it. It was the universe speaking through people, teaching others, but it has been actually scientifically proven that this is real. So, don't doubt it. If 90% of your people, or if you think your people, your family, or whoever's around you will make fun of you for believing in things like this, you don't have to tell them. You know, yeah, the people around me, they can tell by the way I talk. I speak very abundantly, and I speak about money and, you know, things that I like doing, and the amount of money, you know, I don't tell people how much money I have, because I just feel like it's not rude, but it's just not necessary. There's no point in saying it, but, you know, they can just tell, you know, I have more money now, and I'm financially free, and, you know, I'm doing my own thing. Most importantly, not about the money, I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing what I want, and they can see that. Not everyone's gonna like that. Some people will get mad at you, or, you know, a little bit frustrated because you're doing things that, you know, they're not, or you're chasing your dreams and they're not. But see, what they don't realize, they could use that. The people that look at luxuries and money and things like that as, you know, and they hate towards it, they put hate and negativity towards it, those other people, and if you're one of those people, you're never gonna get anywhere if you do those things. And I'm not telling you have to be rude or shoot your dreams down at all or anything like that. I'm just telling you, you know, if you want to prosper, if you want to join the 1 or 3% of the world that is actually living a prosperous, abundant, positive, luxurious, you know, lifestyle, traveling the world as you please, or just waking up and be able to have the freedom that if you get an idea and you want to go do something, if you wake up, you know, 7 in the morning or 12 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever, you know, you can wake up whenever you want. That's the beauty part. You can do what you want. You don't have to do what other people tell you to do. But see, start living like that today. You know, if you want to wake up tomorrow and go to Italy, go to Italy. And I'm not saying you might not be able to do that right now, but you gotta find that mindset that the rich people had, that they do have, and the wealthy people have, and the abundant people have, because even before they had those things, you might be like, well, how am I going to go to Italy right now? The right time will come if you believe. And it's kind of, you know, easier said than done. You got to flow with this for a while to really understand this stuff. And you got to really believe, and you got to really not lose faith or courage. And it might be difficult at times. I'm not going to say this is easy, or, you know, watch my videos and you'll magically receive $1 billion. I mean, yes, it could happen. And the more you watch these types of videos, or my videos, and, you know, things like this, the more you'll learn, the more you'll grow in a spiritual way, and you will attract those things. And, you know, these are also signs and confirmations from the universe, if you're watching these videos, that you're doing the right thing and you're so close, or you are already there, and you just don't see it. You're closer than you think. Don't forget that you are closer than you think to what you truly want. I mean, you gotta believe what you can't see sometimes, you know what I mean? What you want, regardless of what you want, it could be literally, I mean, imagine a block, like, you know, around the, like, or a neighborhood, or right around the corner. You can't see around the corner, but you come up to that corner quicker than you think. So, I mean, imagine, you gotta trust, because you don't know what's around the next corner. There could be $1 billion waiting for you. There could be a, you know, whatever you ask for, you never know. Or people that truly care about you, or, you know, or maybe even just a couple ideas. You might, you know, meet someone new and get an idea out of it. You might wake up and, you might have a dream and wake up and, you know, have an idea of what business to start, or where to start going, or where, you know, your life, the purpose of your life. You never know. You know, that's what I'm trying to get at. You never know, so you never know. If you don't try, you don't know. So give it a try, and then you know, and then if it doesn't work for you, if it's not right for you, move on. Like, it's simple. You know, and I'm still working on it myself. I'm working on everything myself still. I mean, I'm not sitting on here saying, oh, I'm perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're not here to be perfect. We're all here to learn and grow. No matter what you're doing, even the, you know, those celebrities, we're here to be authentic. We're not here to be perfect. We're not here to make people happy. We're here to be ourselves and be authentic. We're here to be us. You're here to be you. So start being yourself. Stop putting on a shield around certain people. And if you feel like you have to put a shield around you, like you have to change your personality in a way, you don't, because you're around certain people and you don't feel like they'll understand you. You don't need those people in your life. That's a sign from God and the universe. You know, those types of things are the signs that they send you. They send you very, very clear signs, and sometimes you have to work for it to understand. You know, so the quicker you learn, the more you know, the more likely you are to get to where you want, faster, smoother, and easier. Because when things come your way, you'll know how to handle them. So if you make knowledge and learning your priority, and also on top of that putting action in, you got to put the action in, because you can't, even if you know everything in the world and you don't put action in, nothing will happen. You know, yes, the universe can, if you're daily saying, like every single day saying, you know, affirmations, you know, I have $1 billion, I am a multi-billionaire, blah blah blah, whatever it is that you want, you know, my dreams are my reality, things like that, whatever it is that you're manifesting, you truly want in your existence, you say it every day, every night, you can attract those things. I mean, without putting in action. That doesn't mean sit there and don't put action in and just ask for it all day. Do both, and it'll come to you even faster. You know, there's another Mercedes. But you know, you could wake up and win the lottery tomorrow. You could go be on your way to work or on your way home, and then, you know, just all of a sudden have a really strong instinct to stop by the store and get a lottery ticket, and that could be the winning ticket. You know, and you could quit your job and move and travel and take care of your kids or your family or yourself, or, you know, the people around you, or help, you know, give to charity or whatever it is that, you know, you want to do. And the more you give to charity, the more you reap. The more you sow, the more you reap. Especially, I mean, you get what you give in this world. So if you're giving out positivity, positive words, positive actions, you know, you're helping people, you're giving to people, you're there for your family when they need you, you know, things like that. You gotta, you know, the more you give, the more you receive, and that's how it works. When you give, you know, say you're driving down the road and you see, you know, a less fortunate person who doesn't have a home, doesn't have a car, you know, they're asking for money. If you say you gave them, you know, $10,000, you know, whatever you give, you get back 10 times. You get that 10 times back. So, I mean, you gotta remember that God will give you 10 times more than what you give. So if you go give money, you'll get it back 10 times more. You might not get it back in that same way. You might not get it back tomorrow. But you don't need to think about those things. Just know and trust that it will come back around to you, and that you have it. And whenever you're shopping, whenever you're buying something, if you see like a Gucci sweater you want, if you see a car you want, I mean, yes, if you don't have the money, you should wait, because whenever, you'll know when the right time is. It'll just happen. You'll just get it. You won't even have to second guess it. You won't have to think about it. But start living and acting as if you already have those things, and as if you already can, you know, travel the world, and you have all the money you have, you want. Act as if. If you act as if, that shows the universe, that gives them no choice but to give you what you're living. Because the vibrations you're putting out, the universe doesn't have a choice. They will give you, they match the frequency of the things you're saying, the things you're doing, and, you know, the way you're feeling. And, you know, I don't know if you can see that 808. I don't know if you can see that on that car, but it's 808. I constantly see recurring numbers everywhere I go. When I'm outside, inside, at work. I mean, I don't work anymore now, but at my job, I constantly see recurring numbers. And the day that I started seeing, like, it was just, like, I mean, that's always back to back, excuse me, I'm burping, back to back normally, but especially the day, like, I quit my job, and I didn't know I was going to quit that day. I wanted to, but I wanted to quit every day I went there, so, like, it just kind of almost felt like a normal day. But I noticed I was seeing so many recurring numbers, it was blowing my mind. Like, every place I looked, and I worked at a nut and bolt factory, so there's numbers everywhere already, but I was seeing these certain numbers over and over and over and over again. Out of nowhere, I was just like, I think this is my time to step out of here and move on to something more positive, something more fun, more exciting, more adventurous, something where I can actually help people, make a difference for the world and myself, and, you know, including myself, because even giving to other people too much, not, you know, whenever I say God will give you 10 times more, you know, with what you give, that doesn't mean go give everything you have so you can't give to yourself. Because, you know, yeah, you'll get it back, but you don't know when. I mean, make sure you ask God and the universe, you know, send it to you quickly. You know, I asked the universe, you know, send me 20, I mean, I always aim big, have big goals. If you want to live a big, positive, abundant lifestyle, you have to have big goals and dreams. That's just how it works. But you have to believe those dreams. You have to believe yourself. You have to believe that what you want is you deserve those things. And it doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't let a small-minded person ruin ruin your dreams, because a small-minded person will ruin a big-minded person's dreams by just saying 2-3 words, you know, saying, oh, you shouldn't, or no, that's not gonna work, or I don't know about that, that's risky, you know, those things. It's not risky. Not doing it is what's risky. Not having a closed mind is what is risky. Having an open mind and going for what you want is not risky. You gotta understand, there's 4 different types of risk, and I mean, you know, there's calculated risks, there's just dumb risks like gambling all your money away. There's a couple different types of risks, but you gotta know what risks to take. And there's so many videos on YouTube that, you know, help explain, you know, how to make calculated risks. And, you know, there's everything you want to learn, everything you want, I guarantee you can learn it on YouTube. You know, and if not, learn it yourself somehow and make videos on YouTube and teach people, because if there's no videos, that's more room for you to come in and teach people yourself, and you can make money, you'll feel good. It's nice to teach people, it's nice to educate people, and you educate yourself along the way. I mean, I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and I love you guys. You are my family. You know, you're part of my family. I truly do love you guys, whether you feel like I do or not. I'm making these videos for you to help you guys, teach you guys. Yes, I am learning right now as I go. I'm learning a lot about myself through these videos and, you know, through this journey. But this is part of my journey. Don't get lost in other people's journey. Yes, it's good to watch my videos because I have a lot of positive things and, you know, knowledge to spread to you guys, you know. I mean, I'm here to teach you guys, but don't get lost in other people's lives while you're doing those things, because just make sure to always don't focus on other people's lives, don't focus on what other people have, because you could be a multi-billionaire and have all the nicest cars and blah blah blah, and then someone cruises by you in a 10 times nicer car than you have, or, you know, someone's always going to one up you. So, you know, don't play the competition game. If you compete, you will always lose, no matter who you are, where you are, what you're doing, how much you have. There's always going to be someone that comes and one-ups you and has more than you. And if you're chasing after things just to have more than everybody else, to show off or to brag about things you have, you got the wrong priorities. Yes, I want Lamborghinis. Yes, I want nice cars and houses. I want to travel, but I am doing those things. You know, I have nice cars. I have a lot of money. I have, you know, my dreams really, honestly, my dreams are my reality. And, you know, the sooner you start living them, the quicker they come into fruition and they start appearing in your life. And I'm speaking on personal experience, because, like, I wouldn't know none of this if, you know, I had to learn myself. And yes, I've probably spent hundreds of hours watching YouTube videos, and most people think that's a waste of time, but I've learned more, and I've learned so much from it that it's actually helped me in my life to make my life easier, and to make things flow better, and to help me stay positive and help me trust the universe more. You know, I mean, I'm out here making 40-minute, 50-minute videos for you guys in hopes to actually teach you guys something, in hopes to help you guys along your path, your journey, and help you move along your journey faster so you can achieve the success, the people, the things you want in life, the businesses, the jobs, whatever it is. I'm trying to help you guys get there faster, because yes, you know, I wanted to get there faster myself. You know, it taught me a lot about patience, and yes, patience is very important. You know, you have to be patient no matter what you're doing. Patience is key. Persistence is key as well. Patience and persistence and courage and just really believing in yourself and the universe is all you need in life to move along your journey smoothly. Yes, you need to learn things. Yes, you need to experience things. You know, there's some things you're going to have to experience that I can't teach you. But I might be able to help prepare you for those things, or give you a little knowledge that'll help you through those things, so you don't have to have a hard time. You don't have to be as frustrated, or, you know, maybe certain things like that, you know, help you get around, you know, through your path a little bit smoother, help you get around a roadblock a little bit easier, maybe just completely get you through it. You never know. I mean, like I said before, you don't know until you try. So start just putting in the action, the proper action you know you must. You know, if you feel like it's not necessary and you feel like it's not worth your time, then I guess it's not worth your time. you gotta create the time for the life you want. You know, I do things all the time that I don't want to do, but I have to, because I know where I'm headed. You gotta keep that tunnel vision to exactly where you want, you know. If you want something, keep your vision on it. Keep that tunnel vision directly on what you want, and you will get it. What you put your attention on, what you speak your words about, is what you get. If you're sitting there speaking about the past, you're gonna have nothing but the past. If you're speaking positive things to the future and the here right now, you know, I am a multi-billionaire. I travel the world freely as I please. You know, I travel the globe every week. I travel new cities and countries, and you know, whatever it is, speak it into existence. Stop being afraid to speak your mind. Speak what you believe. Speak the thing, and you know, it doesn't matter if people are laughing at you. They won't be laughing at you soon, I promise you that. If you're watching this video, I mean, God will, if someone makes fun of you, if someone judges you, if someone does you wrong, God will, and He enjoys doing this, and I've seen it with my own eyes, God will come back and show all the people that talked you down, or talked down to you, and that judged you, or did you wrong, and He'll show them how good you're doing, and how much better, and how much you improved, and then it'll shut all them the fuck up. and then they just get jealous, or then they get, you know, and they might be more mad at you, but you know, go your own way. Don't follow the crowd. You know, to follow what you want to follow. If you have a feeling, you know, you want to try something or do something, or go talk to a certain person, or you want to, you know, meet somebody, or you want to start making videos, whether it's like these or just your own type of videos, see, whatever. Not everyone's gonna want the same thing, and not everything, you know, you could buy an online course to, you know, make, you know, two people could have made $1 million. You could be studying with them, and the person next to you can make $1 trillion, and you may have only made 100,000. You know, it not different efforts and different. It's belief is really when it comes down to it. It's the belief. Obviously, the person who made, you know, $1 trillion, and this is an example. Obviously, the person with $1 trillion that just made $1 trillion doing the same thing you did, and you only made $0 or $100,000. Obviously, they had a different mindset than you. Obviously, they tried different methods. They tried more. They tried harder. They didn't give up. You know, or they and you might feel like, man, I tried my hardest. I really tried hard, and you may have. Maybe it just wasn't meant for you. You know, and God will send you tests. The universe will send you tests. I mean, every day, I believe. I receive tests all the time. You know, I wanted to quit smoking cigarettes for a while, and I still to this day. You know, I've quit for a while now. Yeah, a while back I started again for a second. I caught myself and I stopped. But, you know, and I have these e-cigs now, and I need to quit that as well. But, you know, if you're seeing signs to quit something or to slow down, like if you're driving your car and you're going 100 miles an hour and you see a speed limit sign that says 65, and it just, you see that sign very clearly, that's a sign from the universe. Slow the fuck down. You know, and, you know, stop speeding, or you're gonna get a ticket, or you're gonna get hurt, or you're gonna hurt someone else. Those things, those signs are for a reason. The signs even on the road, they're there for a reason. They're there to tell you what speed limit to go for a reason. Not just because they feel like you should go 30 miles an hour, but because it's unsafe to go over 30 miles an hour in a certain area. Or there might be certain bumps that can make you, you know, if you go over a certain speed, you might jump your car and wreck. Or you might, you know, it might be people that ride bicycles down this road. Or, you know, I'm literally explaining as I go. I'm driving down this road. And this road, you know, if there's a bicyclist going down here and I was going over 30, maybe even like 50, 60 miles an hour, I wouldn't see him till the last second. And it's the same thing with life. Like, listen to the signs that you see and that you hear and that you resonate with. And if it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. I mean, you could watch this video and only one thing resonate out of this whole 40, 50-minute video. But that one thing is going to help you more than you could ever explain or know. And you might not even need to use it today. You might, you know, it could be tomorrow. It could be next year. You know, it could, you know, every piece of knowledge, it builds up in your mind. It's like Tetris, you know. Your life is like Tetris, and I don't know if you know what it is. If not, go look it up. It's a game where you got to stack certain shapes and blocks on each other and make them fit together, and you only have a limited amount of time to make them fit. And you got to try to put as many as you possibly can and stack as many as you can without messing up. And that's pretty much how life is, you know. And the more you know, the more likely you are to be able to fit things in place the way you want, and to do the things that you want, and experience the things you want, meet the people, and have the money that you want. Because if you look around this world, I mean, if it's money you're after or something like that, look around you. Everybody has your money. Find out how to get it from them. I don't mean go steal it from them. You know, start a business, start selling things to people that, you know, that can help them, and they will gladly give you money. You know, you gotta start somewhere. You can't just, and you know, I'm still doing it myself. You gotta keep the momentum going. You gotta keep moving. You can't start something and give up. Like I mean, I started a business and I completely stopped because I stopped believing in, you know, that was actually gonna bring me good money. And you know, I had to kind of convince myself that, you know, I gotta keep going. I can't just quit. You know, I can't give up on this. I could be, you know, what if I would have kept going just one more day and I could have had $100,000 day or $1 million day? You don't know. Like I said, you don't know until you try. So start trying, start doing, start putting the action in, start doing the things you like doing. You know, and not only, you know, I mean, life doesn't have to be full of things you don't want to do. Fill life up with things that you do want to do. There might be one thing every day you have to do that you don't like, but fill the rest of your day with, you know, even if it's just one thing or 20 things, fill it with the rest of your day with things that make you happy, that you truly like doing. Go hang around with the people that bring the best out of you, that make you happy, that make you talkative and just feel abundant. You know, I have friends that make me feel it just kind of puts me in a negative, heavy mindset, and I just feel weighed down. I feel like, you know, there's no room for me to prosper with them or in that situation. And, you know, even if you love the person, that doesn't matter. You know, I have friends that I truly love with all my heart, but, you know, I had to let them go, and I still, you know, there's a friend right now that I made the decision, you know, I gotta let him go. I gotta focus on what I gotta focus on, you know, even though he doesn't treat me bad, he treats me with respect, he doesn't steal, you know, it's just, for what I'm doing with my life, sorry, this road is super bumpy. What I'm doing with my life is not what he's doing with his life, and that doesn't mean he's a bad person or I'm a bad person. That just means, you know, sometimes we have to go down our own path. Sometimes we have to do our own things. Sometimes we have to separate from the people we love, whether that's family, friends, or just, you know, relationships. I've had to separate myself from a lot of things, but it's only helped me grow. You know, letting go of these things help you grow. And, you know, if you truly want better in your life, if you wake up every day and you're like, I deserve better, I want better, start giving yourself better. The reason why you don't have better is because you're not giving yourself better. You are in charge of your life. I don't know why this world is programmed to think, you know, what's around us is what's around us, and that's all we're gonna have. But if you can't see it with your own eyes, how do you think you get dinner on your fucking table every night? I mean, yeah, if you're a kid, you know, you might, your family gives it to you, but whenever you're older, you go work for it. You know what you got to do to get the food. You know where to go get the food. You know how to cook the food. It's the same thing with anything else in this world. Whether it's $1 trillion, yeah, that might be a big number to some people. Yeah, it might be a small number to some people. I don't even think there is a trillionaire in the world right now. I think the richest man in the world has like $100 billion or $200 billion or something. I don't even know. But see, I don't care. I worry about my own self. I worry about my own life, because if I worry about myself, I actually get shit done. I actually do the things I want to do. Don't get caught up in other people's lives. What are they doing for you? They ain't paying your bills. They ain't giving you the life that you want. You know, yeah, if you meet a billionaire, yeah, go talk to him. Go learn about him. Maybe you can pick something up like you could off these videos, or, you know, off reading a book, or, you know, going to school, or going, you know, the more you show up, the more likely you are to get lucky and, you know, get what you want. You know, if you sit in your house all day and you just sit there, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, but you don't go get out and try anything or do anything. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're at home running online business all day, there's nothing wrong with that, but, I mean, I do it, but I make sure to get out, you know, even if it's at nighttime like this, you know, I'm not driving around, you never know what I could come across right now. You know, I could be driving down the street and see a bag with $1 million in it. You don't know. And, you know, I mean, I know. See, this is how determined I am to make a video. You guys can't even see me right now, barely. I got the blue lights on in my car, so you guys can see me a little clear. But, you know, I stayed at home all day. I ran my business. I made, you know, a few YouTube videos for my other channel. But I still got out, even though it was a little bit late. You know, if you enjoy driving around, go drive around. If you want to go for a walk in the park right now, or you feel like you want to go treat yourself to a nice dinner, even if it's not the best food for you. I prefer you. The more good food you put in you, the better you feel, and the better you'll get done, and the clearer you'll think. The better you feel, the more you'll do, the more likely you are to do good. Because if you're feeling good on the inside, you're feeling good on the outside. If you're eating good, drinking good, like you're drinking water or vegetable juice, whatever it is that you like. I love these fruit drinks. I know they're probably not the best things in the world for you, but they make me feel good. They give me energy. They taste good. And on top of that, whenever you dress good, you buy the clothes you want, the shoes you want, things like that, the more like, if you take care of yourself, you wake up every day, you hop in the shower, you brush your teeth, you go get, a nice smoothie, you eat a really good, nutritious breakfast, and then you go, you put on some designer clothes, or even if it's not designer, whatever you like. You'll put on that Nike t-shirt you like, or those Nike shoes you like, or the Gucci shoes you like, whatever, or even just some, Adidas, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to even be a name brand. Brand's just a brand. Don't worry about that. If you like those brands, that's good. Go for it. Go get it. There ain't no one stopping you but yourself. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you have those things. Because I guarantee you, at least one person watching right now is like, oh, I really want to go get this bag, or I want these shoes, and it might not even be shoes, it might be something else. And you might feel like, oh, I don't know how you're the only person stopping yourself. You are the only person stopping yourself from getting what you want. The universe is trying to help you, but you're stopping the universe from being able to help you. You're not allowing the universe to help you. And I'm not saying that's for everybody in this video. I just want to put that out there. You are in charge of your life. The universe gives you the freedom to decide what you want. That's why you can manifest what you want, because the universe wants you to have what you want. Yes, before you came into this world, you already knew what you want. You already knew what you were coming in here to do. That's why everybody has a purpose. Whenever you're born into this body that you're in right now, you have a fresh mind. You have to relearn it. You have to, it's almost like a test to see how determined you are to really, because you came in this world with a purpose. You came in this world already knowing what you want to do, and who you want to help, and how you want to do things, and who you're going to be. You already knew. But whenever you're born with a new mindset. You have to unlock it. It's like a video game. You have to unlock it. I mean, how do you think video games were made? They were made from someone's mind. Someone created it. Life is no different than a video game. That was created off an experience of life, and someone saw a vision like, what if I could, I don't know exactly how that went down, because I wasn't the person in their shoes, but see, if that person wasn't born, if that person didn't come in with that purpose, video games wouldn't exist. It is that one person that created that. Same thing with cars. If that person didn't come in this world with the idea, with those thoughts, we wouldn't have cars today. We wouldn't be, same thing with, food, certain types of food. Yeah, we don't need junk food. We don't need fast food. But, not everything that comes off your mind is going to be good. Yeah, it might give you rewards, but you want to make sure you're helping others as well. Because the more you help others and the people around you, including as you're helping yourself, because if you find a balance between helping yourself, your family, your friends, you find balance in your work life. If you try and learn how to balance out your everyday life, universe and God will reward you big time, very richly, very, in a very positive way, and exactly what you want. I've got what I wanted plus, double what I asked for, and it's always been like that. It's always gonna be. It's because I'm doing right, and I'm learning, and I'm working, and I don't give up. I'm helping others. I'm not, I'm helping you guys, but I'm helping my family. I'm helping my friends. And they're helping me back. We're both showing equal love and equal, support. And if someone needs help doing something, I will help them gladly. I came into this world knowing that I was gonna help lots of people. You may not see me in front of millions of people or thousands of people right now, but I promise you, here in the next couple years, you will see me in big conferences, shows. I'm not gonna be singing on stage, maybe, you never know. But, I could be doing speeches like this. I am a life coach. This is what I do. I found my purpose, and there's still, just because you find something, I already know, yeah, I found this makes me feel great, but I already know there's so much more for me to do, and not just to do, that I'm meant to do. I know there's more, I'm meant to do more than I am right now. I'm I'm here to do more than just talk to you guys. Yes, that's a huge part of my life, yes. Because I'm helping you guys, I'm teaching you guys, and I'm teaching myself in the process, but everyone has a main purpose, I believe, but I believe we all have more than one purpose. I believe we're here to do lots of things, especially each person has their own destiny, but you create your destiny through the words you speak and actions you give out to the world. What you believe, what you speak is what you get, regardless of what you speak, if it's negative or positive, or if whatever it is you put out in this world, literally whatever it is, words, actions, you get back. So make sure you're putting out positive words and positive actions and positivity in all ways, shapes, and forms you're able to, because it will come back and you won't regret it. But I love you guys. I really, truly love you. I hope you've learned from this. I gotta go. 55 minutes long. I love you. Have a good night. Success team out. Be successful.